Last time on Fire Emblem Three Houses.
Well, I figure the best way to mend a broken heart is to head out on the town.
I don't know, Sylvain. If any girls from my class cry, and I hear your name involved, you're gonna be in a billion pieces.
Hey guys, Ren here, and welcome back to Fire Emblem Three Houses. First off, I want to say thank you for the support on that last episode. It was kind of long, so I was kind of worried no one would really want to look at it, but you guys, it certainly did well, and I'm glad that you guys found it entertaining, first and foremost. I don't know, last episode specifically was just, I don't know, I just loved reading the comments. I don't know what it was. I'm just rambling on about nothing. Anyways, last episode you guys did have a few things to say that I made sure to take note of. First off, you guys wanted to make sure that I was, let me look at the roster here. Or no, actually, inventory. Or no, roster. Sorry, menus can be a little confusing. So those stars that we have next to our abilities, I hadn't really been taking advantage of those, mainly because I was so concerned with getting people up to their master rank classes, but as we learned when we got Claude all three of his stars, not only did axes become something he preferred to learn, he also gained a special ability, which I have equipped on him. See if I can find it. It's called Diamond Axe. It is ability that I think only he can get, but it greatly increases might. So I made sure to put everyone's goals so that they are working towards the things. Like, right now I have Ignatz on reason, so he can get this. I have Lysithea on swords, so she can get this. Yeah, and so forth. So I want to get all these. Sorry, I was kind of neglecting them before, but I was more concerned about preparing everyone to get to their masterclass, whatever it's called. Also, I was apparently very lucky with Annette, because there's a chance Annette will just choose to join you regardless, which I got. Otherwise, apparently it takes around a B in, I don't know if it was reason or faith, to get her to join your class. Same with Lysithea, which I can see why, because Lysithea is so freaking strong, so she has a much more, work-intensive requirement. And lastly, I just wanted to thank you for all the art that's being sent in for this series. I've never had this many pieces of art sent in for a single series so far. I think I've had 6, 7. You guys are just drawing up some of your, I guess at least how you guys imagine some of these moments going down, and I really appreciate it. I love seeing every time you guys draw something. Anyways, it's time to get going. This episode, we're going to be doing 3 freaking paralogs and a big monster battle. So it's going to be a lot of combat, which of course I'm going to cut it all down to fit into one episode. Unless one of the paralogs is really interesting, like I think the map is really cool, I'm just going to kind of cut it down, because I don't want to have to go through multiple episodes of just doing paralogs, you know? So what I say is that today is the only day that we can battle this large monster that's on this battle on the plateau. So we're gonna do this large monster battle, followed by this one with Sothis. And then tomorrow, or next week, we're going to be doing Felix's paralog, and then Ignatz and Raphael's paralog. Some of these are available for a very long time, and I don't have to do them right now, but I like getting things out of the way. So that way, when new things come up, I can just study instead. Alright, let's do this one first. It's not a paralog, but apparently there's a giant monster here. Alright, let's take a look at this map. It's one of the default ones from before, but there's supposed to be a big oh my god. The King of Beasts. Holy hell, what is this thing? It has a cracked crest stone. Barrier reduces damage by 50% while intact. Remove it to inflict an armor break. Alright, vital defense makes critical hits against this unit impossible. It has Heart Seeker, which activates when we do damage to it. And it, oh, it's carrying a rusted lance. I'll take that. Alright, I want to try and train some of our units instead of just sticking to, like, the same few over and over again. So, since we're fighting a monster, I do need to keep some of our monster slayers. Our best monster hunters. You do really have to kind of rewire your brain to play this game properly. Like, I'm so used to oh, they're flyers, their defense sucks, and they're not that strong, when in actuality in this game, they're stronger than anything else. I'm used to these foot units being like, oh, they're just normal units. Chances are most of my units outspeed them, which isn't true. They're essentially now just foot units with brave weapons that have way better speed than we could ever dream of having. Well, I mean, we'll have it eventually, but at this level? No way. We're not doubling any of them. Ignatz is perfect for this map, though. Not only is he great at avoiding them, but he also outspeeds them, so they can't quadruple him. Damn, Felix, your strength is high. We're all missing. We're not getting anything done. Luckily, a lot of them are preoccupied fighting that monster, so it's nothing we'll have to worry about for a second here. Oh, shit, Lauren's just learned Ragnarok. They're punching the shit out of that King of Beasts over there.
Too slow.
Oh my god. These fist units are really annoying to deal with. Like, they're not impossible, but they are certainly... It certainly makes me wish I did this as a last thing on our journey instead of first. Because the monster's not even half as scary. Oh, here it goes. What is it? It's just gonna poison everyone and everything. Understandable.
Steady now.
So Ragnarok is the highest tier of fire magic. And as opposed to regular fire, it does 15 might, or it has 15 might. It's really weighty, but it also has a bit of crit, and it can only be used 3 times. I'm not going to waste it here. But...
a trivial victory.
Come on, get some speed, man.
Nobles must be strong.
It's okay. Strength is fine, too. In the beginning, he was actually getting really good magic growth, but now he's kind of switched to being strength after I made him a mage, which is kind of funny. So I'm kind of curious what the situation is going on. Like, they're like, oh, there's a large monster sighting. Does that mean that we go out into this area to go take care of some ruffians, and the large monster just happens to be there? Were they hunting the monster, perhaps, because they want the item that comes with it? Or is it like we were hunting the monster, and they just came here to, like, steal the credit? Or maybe they thought it'd be an easy kill on us, because the monster would be here. I don't know. I don't know what it is. You just kicked a freaking Pegasus. Oh, that's amazing. You guys effed up, just saying. Oh. Yeah, I'm gonna back off. This is not something I want to deal with right now.
Thank you.
Nox, how about you go ahead and attack this thing with a battalion? Like, run over here. Use a gambit.
Now's our chance.
Let's go. Good job, guys. Beat this thing down. Oh, that drew aggro, but that's fine. I'd rather he have it than, well, really anyone else at all. Now Lysithea can attack this thing from all the way over here. Oh my god, hold on. This is the yeah, that just destroys it. I don't even need to use the anti-monster magic. So instead of doing that, actually, we can use the combat art. Oh, he doesn't have Monster Blast equipped. He does have Break Shot, which decreases enemy defense, but really no reason to do that. Hilda, throw a hand axe. It's on its last limb now. I want to break all of its square things, though, with Gambit, so I don't want to kill it just yet. Hopefully we're gonna be okay and I didn't overlook something major. It's funny how it has over 100 health, and yet Lysithea could probably just one-shot that thing. Claude too, because Claude has the Monster Blast ability with his bow. So they're both just set to kill this thing. Now here this goes. Poison breath. It's fine if Nox is poisoned. And it missed. Alright everyone, Gambit time. Holy crap! Felix! You're so strong! You're doing so well. Okay. Let's get our Gambit groups together.
I'll aid you.
Oh my goodness, the Gambit boosts we're getting. So that actually absorbs health, but I don't care about that part. Yeah, by the way, I did switch up some people's battalions around. So that was a thing that happened.
Got you covered.
I've got an idea.
Let's go! Beat this thing down. Oh! She mastered Brigand and learned Death Blow! Hell yeah! Alright, so... Oh, it got moved back a little. I'm not sure if I actually have to be over here to do this correctly, but... Assault Troop.
It's time.
Wait, hold on! Why is she flying? Did you guys just see that? Did you guys just see Flame floating in the air? Seth, I think we need to call an exorcist. Your sister's possessed. Oh, he's stunned, so he won't actually do anything for a turn. Which is great. Because I actually want someone who needs the experience to kill this thing instead of Lysithea just, you know, destroying it from orbit. It'd be really good if Lawrence could, but he's not close enough right now. Nox, have you mastered your class yet? How do I tell? I don't know if I can tell from this screen. Okay. Alright, Ignatz, you use your silver sword and take care- Oh, actually, no. Hold on. Alright, have fun, Hilda. Oh, weird, on the kill thing it said that it would die. I mean, that's okay, I'll just have Bernie do it, I guess. Move her back a little bit. Goodbye.
Anywhere I can hide.
We got the Rusted Lance. There we go. That wasn't that bad. I don't know how Hilda nearly always becomes the MVP. Like, she hardly did anything that fight. Alright, so next, let's do this one for Sothis. Tales of the Red Canyon.
What's that name again?
Sothis, why is this entire room your hair color? I like the color green. Get off me, okay? Jesus. What's on your mind? Wait, where are we? Where actually are we right now?
Oh, this is frustrating me to no end. I simply can't recall.
Oh, it's Sothis' room inside my head. Okay. Just, you hardly ever really see this room. She's usually just the portrait.
Oh, I have it. Xanadu.
Xanadu? The Red Canyon.
That's it. It was not long ago that we were there. And still, I somehow managed to forget.
What about it?
Well, that place brought back some fragments of my memory. I cannot help but wonder why. I feel we must return to find some answers there.
Now isn't the time. I feel like I couldn't say that because Sothis would just scream at me internally until I go. It's like, so are we going now? Are we going now? Are we going now? Like, I'm trying to give a lecture. And that's like, is he always like this? Claude's just like, yeah, you get used to it after a while. Sometimes he just goes on these tangents.
Yes, you are right. For as the saying goes, there is no time like the present.
Huh. Where's our professor going all alone like that?
I hate not knowing what's going on. Okay, that's it. Let's gather the others and get to the bottom of this.
I can't walk around the school without being tailed? Do I have that little freedom as a professor?
You want to follow our teacher? What a pain. Ugh. But I guess I'm dying of curiosity too.
Yes, it is all coming back to me. This structure. Oh, but it's as though my memories are clouded. The most important pieces are obscured. But I once called this home. I have no doubt. I seem to recall something on the other side of that wall. I cannot see it, but I can still feel it. It is not my imagination. I know this to be true. We are already deep within this valley.
That's not a good sound.
Oh, what was that awful sound?
It was a terrible scream.
Yes, and that was not a normal beast, but a huge and terrifying one. Look, there, at the entrance of the valley, a giant shadow.
Shadow the Hedgehog. I wonder what kind of beast it is. That last one really wasn't that scary. For how gigantic and, like, terrifying it was, all it really did was just spit poison at you. Which missed. Most of the time. Oh, cool, I can still customize everyone. I was a little worried that I wouldn't be able to. I'm gonna stick with our current team. What are we up against? Oh my god. Are those really giant wolves? I don't know. They're shaped, they kind of look more like skunks. What are you guys doing over there? How many of them are there? There can't be just two. There's a treasure chest over here, so I'll send Ignatz that way. There's a heal tile. I could probably solo these things, honestly. But let's take a good look at them before we dedicate ourselves to something stupid. They have little to no defense, even less res. They don't have that many activation crystals. They have... When their HP gets below 25%, their crit goes up, and they can pass through spaces. Okay, well that's honestly not that terrible all in all.
Welcome.
So let's actually go to the blacksmith, and we got that... I actually don't know who got it. I think Bernadetta got it. Bernadetta got a rusted lance, which we can forge up once we get a higher professor rank. So that's something.
Come back soon.
Alright, let's go ahead and do this. Defeat the enemy commander. Nox or Claude falls in battle. Is he commanding? I can't really tell. They're just all kind of screeching.
What is it now? Those hungry wolves. That howl must have riled them up. We have no choice but to fight our way out. Give it your all.
Oh, shit. I didn't see
It was
that.
the right move for us to follow Teach. But however you look at it, we're in a tough spot now.
Wolves, hawks, not to mention a demonic beast guarding the canyon's entrance. We should never have come here.
Okay, I'm gonna scold you guys later for following me around in my free time, but, thanks for showing up.
Don't say that. But what's a demonic beast doing here? Is it a stray? Even Teach would have trouble out here all alone. Let's help out before we're down one professor.
Thanks, guys.
First things first, we need to reunite with Teach. Hurry up, everyone.
Exactly my thoughts, actually. Okay, so the best thing we could do right now is everyone's closer to this beast, so it'd be best if we just gambited it to death and then did what we needed to past that.
Me?
I forgot to restore battalions, which I'm kind of regretting right now, but...
I got it!
So it's kind of confused right now, which is great.
Ready.
Wait, Lawrence, what the hell? Oh, okay. Ragnarok. It is his strongest spell, apparently. It is also very, very inaccurate.
I'll go.
Okay, so what are we dealing with here to the south? We have a couple of flyers and a wild demonic beast, which looks like that last one we just fought, except it's probably a lot weaker.
Ready anytime.
Probably. Let's use Break Shot and try to lower this thing's defense.
Leave it to me.
So they'll come back after we do the thing. Lysithia, you take out its initial life.
I don't have...
It's gonna regen.
Ready and willing.
Claude, I want you to curve shot it with a steel bow to get it as low as possible.
How do you like this?
I'll do my best.
Oh, we survived the turn. Ignatz just barely pulling through with freaking high enough speed to do it.
Me?
Heal him.
Thank you.
I need to give her the healing staff. I forgot I took it off
I wonder how much more I can learn.
for some reason. And she learned Miracle! Which, if it's the same as the other games, instead of dying, she has a chance to go down to 1 HP, I think. She doesn't have it equipped, because we're just in the middle of battle, but she will. Alright, Lysithia. Do the thing. As long as we can take out one of these monsters that are up here, up top, we should be able to survive the turn. Should. Yeah, just die.
I get things done.
Okay, now I understand how the armor break system works. I thought it was like you had to break all 4, but breaking all 4 just gets you an item. Sorry if this, like, any of this was, like, super blatantly obvious, and I'm just messing it up, but it's how things go sometimes. I'm actually just gonna let him keep doing what he's doing, because he's gonna target Claude. And I don't have a problem with that. I actually want to get this chest, too, so... I gave her a key, so she can just run over and open the chest. Oh, it also has poison breath. Okay. Which we'll probably miss. Never mind, it hit. Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
More hawks? The air's swarming with those feathered freaks. Let's get them before we fight the beast.
We already are fighting the beast. The objective is destroy the enemy commander, though, so as long as I take this thing out, it's over. Okay, what's in here? Knowledge gem? What is that? A mysterious gem that supports skill acquisition. Increase the amount of skill experience earned. That's interesting. Alright guys, we need to retreat a little bit away from all this. Yeah, use your killer lance on this spot. You didn't crit, but that's okay. Because this thing's almost broken. This should break it. Actually, I don't want to do it because I already have a bajillion XP. So... Claude, care to do the honors? It's over, right? It's over now.
Life doesn't always go as planned.
Umbral Steel.
My, things did not go as planned. Let us return, before any more hawks or wolves join us. But what was that demonic beast doing within the Red Canyon?
I don't know. Oh boy, that map was hectic. Just, it's like, oh, I took care of these, good. Oh shit, there's ones to the south. Don't worry, I got them. Oh my god, there's more to the north. The motivation of everyone increased.
Listen, Teach. No one likes aimless wandering more than me, but it's not worth dying over.
Well, we're all okay now, so let's just focus on the positive. Ooh, maybe we can tell folks back at the monastery that we came here for battle training, with our dear professor's permission.
Hilda, you scamp. No one has a knack for getting out of trouble quite like you do. It is a gift, milady.
Oh, is that right? Well, no one can get into trouble quite like you, so it works out.
I hope Rhea doesn't yell at me for this.
Oh dear, I put us in a bit of danger there.
Really? You only brought us to a place with a few dozen giant hawks, a lizard that spits acid, and wolves that don't look like wolves. I don't know why, but that last part still bothers me the most.
We are most fortunate that those delinquents followed us. You very nearly met your end. What a marvelous professor you must be, for all your students to be so concerned.
I'm proud of us.
You seem more confident in your ability to teach. But that makes sense, as you have me to help you out. How disappointing to have dived so deeply into danger, and yet to have nothing to show.
It's kind of weird that we get, like, support points with Sothis, but she doesn't actually have a support.
What is this strange feeling? My memories. Do you feel them stirring? How curious. You seem to have grown stronger.
We did?
And all thanks to our journey to Xanadu. It really was worth all that effort.
I found something.
Huh? You found this? I dare say you may find a use for that. You should decide how best to use that thing. But wow, we got a lot out of this trip. It was a bother for a spell, but in the end, I feel we should think fondly of our little trip. We actually had a delightful time, wouldn't you say?
I guess. What did we find? Divine Pulse Maximum has increased, that's nice. Umbral Steel. Wait, I got like 4 Umbral Steel for that mission. Is that all I get? Here's the thing, though. With everyone's motivation so high, I might actually just wait on the rest of the paralogs for now. Because why not just do a seminar if everyone's motivations increase so much? Okay. So, let's instruct. Okay, no, their motivation didn't increase by that much. It's like barely any, but it's good enough. Alright, so best we start working with people who have the highest right now. Leone? Let's keep working on your writing, I guess. It sucks instructing people right now because no one has the motivation to really learn anything. Felix and Annette do, mainly because they're kind of new at this. And she learned Sagittae. As I said, she's a lot like Lauren's. Raphael, you're motivated. Why not? Just armor you up. So now B+ in armor. Cool. I feel like it's a waste to instruct like half these people. Okay, so Marianne does have something in spears.
I can't do this.
Oh, whoops. I hate when those prompts come up. I'm so used to just mashing through them and then just hitting praise. And sometimes if you do bad, those prompts come up and then you get a choice of what to do with them, but half the time it doesn't matter. Anyways. There you go, Lysithia. There you go, Ignatz.
Professor.
You want to start learning reason and writing skills to become a Dark Knight. Yes! That's exactly what I'm trying to make you into. Holy Kingdom of Faerghus Founding Day is today. There's a special dish in the dining hall. Partake, of course.
Yummy! Who made this? I'll have to give my compliments to the chef. Eating delicious food really takes my worries away.
Yeah! Max motivation. Okay, seeing as how everyone's motivation isn't actually as high as I thought. What's going on Saturday?
Well, Professor, impressed?
Yeah, you
My
guys get your
efforts have
writing
borne
skills
fruit.
up. You have a B in writing, yet you've never even sat on a horse.
I'm finding my focus.
And Shamir is Swordbreaker now. It's Marian's birthday. Of course we're having tea parties. Tea of the Saints, why not?
Did you need something from me? Thank you very much.
We don't have that much tea to choose from, so I probably don't have your favorite.
So nice and warm. Yes.
Perfect recipes, children at the market, I guess.
Yes. Yes.
I'm counting on you, Fódlan's future food in the dining hall. She doesn't care about the food. I'm counting on you. That'd make her nervous. Fódlan's future.
Yes.
First crush is no. Strange fish in the pond. Children at the market.
It's not like I can go home. My adopted father doesn't want me there.
I'm gonna praise her.
Yes, that's correct.
Perfect tea time. Okay, observe, I guess?
Oh, hot. I'm not very good at talking to people.
I've noticed.
Oh, hot. Oh, I'm not very good at this sort of thing.
Okay.
Oh, hot. I'm not very...
Oh, this is all she practically has to say. Well, that's okay. Nice tea time with you, Marianne. This will benefit both of our charm. And you're wonderful to have tea time with.
Thank you very much for the tea. I look forward to doing this again.
Tea time's a lot easier when you know the character. It's a lot harder when you don't. Alright, let's go ahead and get through these other two paralogs. The earlier we get through these, the better, in my opinion, because then we could just spend more time training people and doing what we need to do. Let's go ahead and do Ignatz and Raphael's, because I'm really curious what's going to go on in theirs, because they're both related to each other. And it's going to be more monster fighting, so we got to be ready for that.
So, basically we just gotta defeat their leader, right? Then why don't we approach from... that won't work at all. Horses won't fit through there. I can't figure this out. I give up.
Oh, he's having such a hard time. Try to calm down and think it through.
But enemies never move how you want them to in a real battle, do they? I reckon I learned better on the battlefield.
Professor, I need to speak with you.
Ignatz, you alright?
I received a letter from my brother back home. There's some disturbing news. Monsters have been attacking merchants within the Alliance territories.
I mean, I feel like I should have to discuss it with Lady Rhea before taking out my entire class to go deal with, like, their own political, personal issues, but she doesn't really seem to care that much.
That happens all the time. I mean, that's how my parents died, so...
Raphael, I didn't mean to bring up such a sensitive topic in your presence.
Hey, don't worry about that. Come on, let's hear the rest of it.
Very well. These attacks seem to be focused on specific merchants.
Like who?
Those who are traveling from the territory of House Gloucester to the Regan Dukedom. Merchants traveling in the opposite direction, from Regan to Gloucester, don't suffer nearly as many attacks.
That doesn't make any sense. Someone's gotta deal with those monsters, though.
Agreed. At this rate, my father and brother can't conduct business without risking their lives. Professor, could you assist me? I need your help exterminating these creatures.
They've grown so much. Like, they've just gone from, I'm scared to fight these bandits, to, hey, Professor, want to go with me to fight these gigantic monsters and help out my family?
Now you're talking. I'm going too. I'm not learning anything in a classroom. You're gonna go, right, Professor? Don't you want to help these folks?
Of course I am.
Yeah, I knew you couldn't resist.
Thank you so much, Professor. And Raphael, I can't begin to express my gratitude.
Alright, so what are we dealing with here? Oh, okay. I see. So these are the merchant. Oh no. Oh no, it's a suicidal merchant mission, isn't it? Oh. And we're both split on opposite sides of the map, aren't we? Great. Just what I wanted. If you can't tell, I'm not exactly excited to deal with these people. Well, it looks like the majority of their forces are made up of generic soldiers with fairly regular speed. Alright, let's try this and see how it goes. Defeat the enemy commander.
Monsters! Be gone!
Oh, there's more?
Look, the monsters are attacking those merchants again.
Looks like there's some humans mixed in there. Maybe they're controlling the monsters.
How?
If they are, do you think we just have to take out the leader?
Let's get started, before it's too late.
So...
The merchants could probably escape, but we gotta get rid of those enemies who are blocking the path.
Look,
Oh, I see.
a
So get
drawbridge.
down there and lower
We
that
can use that
bridge.
to cross, but we'll need to lower it first.
Rescue the merchants and get them off the battlefield. You can get rewards depending on how many you can help escape. Okay, in that case, I guess we're gonna end up going south so we can lower this drawbridge. But even if we lower this bridge, I guess that just gets us over here to... Where are they trying to escape to? Is this... There's a heal tile. But don't they just leave? They're right... I'm very confused by this. It's like, help the merchants escape. Okay, well, the exit's right next to them. Right there. I don't know what it means. Does it just mean don't let the merchants die as they suicidally charge the enemies? Is that what that means?
Ready anytime.
It's very
stand ready.
odd. But anyways.
Stay focused. Predictable. As expected.
Seems I prevailed.
Alright, she mastered Pegasus Knight.
That should do.
Now she knows Darting Blow and Triangle Attack. I'm assuming Triangle Attack probably takes a couple other Pegasus Knights to do. Which, unfortunately, we only have one, but is what it is. Alright. And as for this right team, I guess the best thing we could do is also go down south and hope to regroup with everyone else. I'm thinking that's going to be our best bet here.
Ready and willing.
We'll have Claude get rid of this mage, so it's not a problem.
That's the golden deer for you.
Alright, luckily there aren't too many mages that we have to worry about. Alright, let's see if I set up my first turn properly or not. I don't have close counter on anyone right now. So they're all just kind of taking hits.
Too easy.
But damn, we're dodging everything. Yeah, those merchants are in trouble. I'm trying to get over there as fast as I can, guys. Oh shoot, that monster's attacking Felix. Thank goodness he's fast enough to not double. Merchants, what are you doing? Why? Where are you going? I came down here to help you. Where are you running off to? Ah. Ingrid, open the... Do the bridge. Please.
Watch and learn. I actually won!
By the way, thanks to Axebreaker, Ignatz is practically invincible against axe units now, which is pretty awesome if I do say so myself. Thing is, everyone has to go south now because no one can just kind of hold their own up here. Which is kind of annoying. Alright, let's gambit this thing down. Well, you know what? I already have enough of these freaking stones. I don't need to farm them. I just need to kill this thing and be done with it. Alright. Luckily, there's not too many mages in this direction. So I can start sending Raphael over. Save them? Maybe if they weren't so dumb, I could. Oh, I didn't realize that thing was gonna attack Raphael. It didn't show it wanting to. Oh my god. Yeah, that... Thank you. That is so stupid. It's like, you guys haven't gotten across the drawbridge in time, so I guess I'll just charge suicidally into the enemy. Like, what? I guess the optimal way to do this map is actually to start someone down here, have Lysithea warp them down, open the bridge, and then just hope they don't attract the entire map like they just did. But really, the only one we have to kill is this general up here, so if we can kind of hold off these enemies for long enough, we should be okay. But the problem is, some of these guys are still within range. Here, heal this guy. So hopefully he doesn't die to something. Mount. Attack with an Iron Lance.
You weren't ready.
Okay, so 3 of them escaped. That's good enough for me. Personally, I hate these kinds of maps. I don't mind maps where it's protect the civilians, because there can be some really fun ones. I think there's actually... An Awakening also has some of the worst of those. There's some that are fun, where the civilians either stay put, or maybe you could order them around, but instead it is... Nope. Like, that would actually be kind of cool, like, if there was, like, a charisma check you could pull, and if you did the charisma check correctly, the civilians would listen to your orders and, like, run in a certain direction. That could get kind of annoying, since it's RNG, but I like a sense of RNG, I guess. I don't know. Anyways, Lawrence, there you go.
Magnificent.
I did it! I did!
Okay, this Alliance General is nothing.
Stay vigilant.
He's just a giant pile of doesn't matter.
Oh no.
I kind of want Raphael to go up and attack him, though, just see if we can get, like, because he talks with Ignatz from, like, halfway across the map, so I don't think there's anything big we're missing dialogue-wise. But, you know, always be nice to know. Nope. You have Night Kneeler, don't you? That is sort of a small problem with Lysithea, is you can't... Oh, there we go. It's very hard to use her to set up kills for other people because she's a bit too strong. So oftentimes she just kind of eliminates them.
I'm not looking forward to telling the Count.
Looks like we took care of him.
That man mentioned the Count. What could Count Gloucester have to do with all this?
Death toll, turn 8. Bernie was the MVP. Sick. Completed the paralog and earned the battalion. The Leicester mercenaries. And the Victor Private Military. Oh, that went well. Was that the end of it? There's no post? Oh, here we go.
Thank you so much. We're safe now. But it's a shame we weren't all lucky enough to escape. We might have all met the same fate if you hadn't shown up.
I'm real sorry we couldn't save everyone.
If you don't mind me asking, were you headed to the Regan Dukedom?
We were. We traveled around the Alliance selling our wares. I heard this route was dangerous, but...
Dangerous, you say? Are you referring to the recent cases of merchants being attacked on that route?
That's right. We can't turn a profit without going to Deirdre. I don't know what Count Gloucester is thinking.
Is this the Count's doing?
I had a feeling it might be. You're certain?
Looks that way. I think he's unhappy with merchants contributing to House Regan's wealth. It seems like he's been at odds with them forever. They say even the previous Duke Regan's death...
Was that the Count's fault too?
It's only a rumor. But it was Count Gloucester himself who lured the late Duke Regan out. If I recall correctly, he invited the Duke to his estate to strike a deal on some valuable art pieces. I believe the Duke brought a pair of merchants with him to assess the pieces in question. But...
they didn't come back.
Alas, it seems those merchants lost their lives alongside him. A terrible misfortune. I wish these nobles wouldn't get us common folk mixed up in their feuds. You came from Garreg Mach, right? I'll send a token of our thanks over later.
Thanks. Those merchants who lost their lives. Oh, shoot. Okay, those were Raphael's parents, weren't they?
Yeah, that was my ma and pa.
My parents received the request initially, but they had other business.
And that's why you blame yourself.
They recommended Raphael's parents as substitutes.
Oh, dang, so that's why he feels responsible.
We could never have imagined.
And Count Gloucester, isn't he?
Yes, he's Lawrence's father.
Okay, that's enough of that. It's just a rumor, right? So who cares?
Oh man, they're all mixed up in the worst of ways.
Even if it's true, that's our parents' business. It's got nothing to do with us.
But you
got no idea what really happened, right, Ignatz? And I bet Lawrence doesn't know either. The way I see it, it was monsters that killed my parents. They died in an accident. I got no reason to hate anyone or blame somebody else for their deaths. I don't have time for that. I got my little sis to worry about instead.
Raphael.
Now that that's settled, let's head back. What do you think that merchant's gonna send us? I hope it's food.
Raphael is a good man.
Yes, he really is.
We got a bullion and a short axe. I mean, I like it for the little story bits, but it wasn't exactly worth it for the rewards. Okay, and last one we have to do is for Felix, called True Chivalry. As much as I want to do that, though, I'm actually going to hold off on Felix's paralog. We still have a while to do it. I'm actually going to do this battle in the plains, because this gives us twice the rewards, plus the enemies are level 19, so I'll actually be able to gain some experience from it. Oh shoot, Annette uses some sort of wind magic. That's awesome. Like Soren. So she has Cutting Gale, which is advanced wind magic, which doesn't look like it's actually effective against flyers or anything, but it's pretty strong. She has normal wind also.
Thank goodness.
What is with all my units and hitting exactly 69? Nox crit for exactly 69 twice. Lysithea did, and now Annette. I'm starting to get worried.
I'm never gonna pull that off.
I'm starting to get worried there's some sort of, like, I don't know, some sort of inside joke going on. It's like, guys, I want you to try your hardest. It's like, no, we'll try exactly 69, Professor. Nox is just like, what does that mean? What is this code?
Let us be cautious.
I don't mean to be mean, Lawrence, but at this rate, with how Annette's doing, I'm starting to, like, question your entire
A
existence.
trivial victory.
Like, you're not doing bad, but all your stats are kind of
Still not
mediocre
satisfied.
all around. Your HP is higher than most people of, especially most mages of your level, like, Annette's at 29. But then again, you do have the plus 5 HP thing still, because you don't have any other skills. So it's just something we'll have to kind of keep in mind as we move on. So that's the thing, I want to use every single person in my house, because I feel like I should. I feel like that's what I'm going to get the most out of doing each route, is by using every single person, but Lawrence is... he's not doing great as far as growths are going. Like, he's just so... even across the board, I'm having trouble finding uses for him, and his speed is so low. It's just like,
Strength in action.
And with that, the map is over.
Making my muscles proud.
Annette's performing extremely well. Same for Felix. They're both outstanding so far. If I had to say who kind of like the weaker members of our team are right now, definitely Lawrence. Lawrence is not doing the best. And I'd probably say Raphael, but that's more because of the class he is than how good his stats are. He could tank some of the heaviest hits that we would need him to. And if I use Lysithea, I could throw him into a pile of physical units and he'd be fine. You have allies who can take advanced exams. Take a look at the what? I do. Who? Oh, Raphael! Oh my god, multiple. Okay. Raphael? I know people in the comment section will probably be like, but Zito, the Fortress Knights are bad. They're heavy, and they're slow, and their movement's bad. That doesn't matter. Doesn't matter, okay? Like, come on. I don't exactly like the color scheme of the armor, but he has a 100% chance to pass, so... Hold on, let's look at the other two first. Because Ignatz can promote into an assassin. Or a swordmaster, but the assassin fits him better. Oh, look at this. He's mastered the thief, so he can move on now. With this, he learns stealth, which makes it more difficult for foes to target unit. And swordfare. As or if he went into a swordmaster, he'd get sword crit, but you know what? I promised to make him a stabby boy. He's gonna be a stabby boy. You're not even writing on the table, Ignatz. Your hand is... Okay, you know what? That's good enough. Ba-ba-da-da-da.
I can't believe
Four
I did it.
defense. Wow. Yes. Lysithea? As if you needed to be more powerful. But you are going to be. Well, maybe. She needs reason of A or higher. Alright, Lysithea, let's give Warlock a shot. I don't know if you're gonna be able to make it, but it'll give you black tome fare and black magic uses, so that'll be really great. Alright, come on, Warlock Lysithea. Oh no. Yeah, she did it.
Perfect comprehension.
That defense increase. Change from current class to newly certified class, yes. Oh, Nox cannot, well, he can't yet. Because he's not quite good enough. He needs Brawling of A, which he's getting close to. Some of us are getting pretty close. We're not quite there yet. I also find it kind of weird that the, like, here's the thing. There is no promotion for Pegasus Knight. Like, it goes from Pegasus Knight to nothing. I find this very bizarre. Like, in the master classes, oddly enough, there's a Falcon Knight, which she could just go for. But I think the master classes, you'd probably be like level 30 or something, wouldn't you? Okay, well, let's lastly promote Raphael to a Fortress Knight. There he is. I really don't like the color scheme of his armor. I think it's hideous. But, there he goes.
Yeah! I passed!
Why'd he get free magic? So he's a Fortress Knight now. As for the rest of us, we're just gonna have to wait patiently. Okay, so next episode, we're gonna be doing the next major mission. It was kind of fun doing all the paralogs. But for right now, we're just kind of doing what we do. Anyways, I hope you liked the episode, even though it was probably just like a mini montage of me just going, what? What's going on? How? Who? What? When? Where? Why? But, yeah, I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you on the next one. Right now.